eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and thank you for coming back for another sales update video. I'll be going over my sales from April of 2020, and before I get into the video, I just want to thank everyone for your kindness and support after I shared last month about the death of a loved one. This was the love of my life, and it's been a very difficult situation, but I really appreciate all of your emails, comments, and cards you've sent in the mail. It just means so much to me that people can be so kind and concerned. So thank you so much for all of that. Okay, so the purpose of my sales update videos are to show what the average person can do selling on eBay with consistency and a commitment over time. Again, these sales are from April 1st through the 30th of 2020, and they are from my eBay store, Atlanta Golf Shop, which I have set up as a teaching store so that other eBayers can learn from what I do, watch what kinds of items I list, how much they sell for, watch how I construct the listing, titles, pictures, all of that. So I'm throwing myself to the wolves with this store. I've made it public since I started selling on eBay in 2003. I've always shared this store so others can learn from what I do. You can see here on my feedback page that I've been a member since 2003, so I'm going into my 18th year of selling on eBay. And the numbers I'm going to share in this video, I explain how I arrive at those numbers in a bookkeeping video. The link to that is below this video if you want to check and see how I'm coming up with these numbers. But just remember that shipping discounts can be up to 40% when you print your labels through eBay. So check that video regarding how profit is calculated if you're not sure. Also remember, the number of watchers does not matter. The number of views does not matter. Items can sell in minutes, hours, months, or years, so don't get caught up in all of that extraneous information that really is not important when looking at how quickly items sell or how much they sell for. Now, my current objective, what I'm trying to accomplish in 2020, is focusing on purchasing only items that will result in $30 or higher profit. I'm aiming towards $2,400 profit per month by the end of 2020. I'm going to stick with that goal even though we have this pandemic mess to deal with. All of us have been pushed off course with this, but I'm going to keep working towards this goal. It may not happen this year, it may happen next year, but I'm going to keep striving towards that goal. Okay, we're going to get into my sales, and these are shown in ascending order from the lowest price to the highest. Okay, the first item is a Chico's Traveler's jacket. Chico's is one of my go-to brands. They sell consistently for me, so you will see a lot of Chico's in my store. I paid $2.54 for this item. It sold for $20 on best offer. Profit was $15.54. Victoria's Secret swimsuit. I paid $5 for this. It sold for $24.99. Profit was $20.24. Soft Surroundings linen skirt. I paid $5.40 for this. It sold for $25. Profit was $17.01. Ann Taylor cashmere sweater. Cashmere is another one of my go-to items. I sell it year-round, and it's a very steady and consistent seller for me. I paid $6.35 for this item. It sold for $25. Profit was $16.08. Another cashmere sweater. This is Charter Club brand. I paid $2.08, sold it for $25 on best offer. Profit was $19.17. This is an Anye leather and straw handbag. I paid $5.30 for this, sold it for $26. Profit was $16.40. Another Chico's Travelers item. I picked up this one because it was an unusual color. Purple is a great seller. I paid $2.62. It sold for $28. Profit was $21.88. And this sold very quickly within a week of listing it. Isaac Mizrahi cashmere sweater. I paid $6.35. Sold it for $28 on best offer. Profit was $18.80. This is a J. Jill size 2X top. I paid $5.40 for this, sold it for $29. Profit was $20.67. This is a Spanx swimsuit. I paid $5 for this, sold it for $29.99 on best offer. Profit was $24.60. Millie of New York dress. I paid $7.42 for this. It sold for $29.99. Profit was $22.18. Athleta large dress. I paid $7.49 for this. Sold it for $29.99. Profit was $22.18. This is another cashmere sweater. Very interesting looking with this large shawl or cowl neck. I paid $6.35, sold it for $30. Profit was $20.45. This is the Sack, a crocheted purse. I paid $5.30, sold it for $30 on best offer. Profit was $20.24. Joseph A. Bank camel hair sport coat. I paid $7.42 for this, sold it for $30 on best offer. Profit was $19.52. Land's End size 2X linen top. I paid $3.48, sold it for $32. Profit was $25.02. This is another Sack handbag. I paid $5.30, sold it for full price of $32.97. Profit was $24.12. Another Chico's skirt. Paid $6.35 for this. It sold on full price of $34.97. Profit was $25.91. Matilda Jane dress. I paid $6.30 for this. Sold it for $34.99 on best offer. Profit was $27.65. This is a very loud and bright and wild Ralph Lauren faux wrap dress. This looked retro 80s color block. And I paid $7.42 for this. Took an offer of $35. Profit was $22.47. This is a men's cashmere sweater. I paid $3.48, sold it for $40. Profit was $29.97. Now here's an interesting item. This is a New Zealand possum fur sweater. I paid $6.35 for this, sold it for $45 on best offer. Profit was $33.34. Now, when I came across this in the thrift store last fall, these are the tags I saw because I felt this material and it just was like, what is this? It's very soft, almost like cashmere with maybe rabbit hair mixed in. But you can see here it's 25% possum fur. And I had never seen that on a sweater or anything before. So I stopped in the store to look that up and I'm like, oh my gosh, really? Are we now making sweaters out of possums? Because where I live in Georgia, that's just roadkill. Like you wouldn't wear that. But here's a little lesson for you because it was all new to me. This is a different thing in New Zealand. So this information came from the Mohair and Possum store. And it says New Zealand possums are not farmed and the animals are exterminated to the Department of Conservation standards. The collection of possum fur takes place once an animal has deceased, and the extermination of possums plays a valuable part in the conservation of New Zealand's forests and native wildlife. So these are a nuisance animal in New Zealand, but what they're doing is using their fur to make clothing. Now, why would they do that? Well, I'm going to tell you about possum fur characteristics because I have a feeling we're going to start seeing more of this. Again, from this Mohair and Possum Store site. Possum fur has very fine, hollow fibers which add to its insulation properties. Polar bears have a similar fur, demonstrating how effective a hollow fiber is at warmth retention against the cold. Being a natural fiber, possum fur also absorbs moisture well, drawing it away from the body into the center of the fiber. These unique possum fur characteristics mean that it can't freeze and make it extremely warm. The hollow fiber doesn't just mean that possum fur is a good insulator, it also means it is amazingly lightweight. When used to create possum merino knitwear, the combination of possum in the fabric leads to very lightweight garments. According to some sources, possum fur is 8% warmer and 14% lighter than wool. These amazing characteristics have led to a boom in the sale of possum fur products in recent times. Most people can appreciate that possums are not being farmed for their fur, and the sale of possum fur goods is helping control a national pest in New Zealand. So, this was news to me. I had no idea this industry even existed, which is why I love eBay, because you just find these interesting things and you are constantly learning all the time. So the moral of the story here is if you see possum fur listed as a material on a clothing item or even blankets or any other knit type of item, check it out. Could be worth some good money. Okay, the next item is J. Jill Love Linen Dress. I paid $7.42 for this. It sold for a full price of $49.97. My profit was $36.66. Chubbies. I finally found a pair of Chubbies. These sold for $49.97 on full price. I only paid $2.08 for them, making profit $45.10. This is an Aran Sweater Market fisherman sweater. I paid $8.02 for this. It sold for $50. Profit was $37.59. Michael Kors sunglasses. These were in a bin of all kinds of odds and ends, and I took the time to look through every single thing in there and found several pairs of sunglasses and eyeglasses that turned out to be profitable. I paid $3.18 for these. They sold for $50. Profit was $39.68. And this Scrubbing Bubbles shower cleaner sprayer has been on my BOLO list for a long time. I finally found one. I paid $5. Sold it for $80 on best offer. I had it priced at $89.97, so that was close enough for me. Profit was $63.38. Okay, returns this month were in the amount of $79. The J. Jill top was returned and the refund on that was $29. And the Vince Camuto tote handbag I sold last month was returned and I refunded $50 on that item. Okay, the numbers. Looking at the April summary, not great, but you know what? It's sink or swim. You just got to hang in there and keep going. Total number of items sold was 28. Total profit after the returns were deducted, $658.75. That was down $313.10 from the previous month and down $584.59 from last April, so April of 2019. How do I know that? Because I went back to my April sales update video, and there are the numbers right there. My profit a year ago was $1,243.34. So definitely a slower month. However, I was shipping stuff every day between my two stores. So I went back and looked at the sales from both of my stores. Now, I have a second store that I don't publicize because I want to be a regular seller just like you without thousands of eyeballs looking at my items that aren't going to buy them. And you can see here on my public store, the Atlanta Golf Shop store, where I'm focusing on higher priced items, that sales were just terrible. Look at that graph, just several days in a row with nothing. The average price of listed items on the store I share, Atlanta Golf Shop, is $49.92. My second store, the average price of listed items was $23.62. So look at the consistency of sales in that second store, almost every day. So this proved to me that lower priced items are necessary for consistent sales. No doubt about it, because there's the proof right there. And I wondered if this was going to come up when I was doing this experiment of trying to only focus on higher dollar items, if the sales velocity was going to be affected. And since we're in the middle of this pandemic, I really can't determine if it's because of the pandemic or if it's because of the average price of listed items. So I'm going to play around with that. And I have already added some lower priced items back into the store I share with you on these videos. And just after a few days, I'm already seeing positive results. So next month, when I do my sales update video for May, we're going to take a look at how that helped and the effect of adding those lower priced items back in, because I just can't argue with this right here. On the second store, the sales velocity is so much greater, even though there are lower priced items in that store. So interesting observation, and I'm all about experimenting and doing things in a scientific way to figure out solutions. So this was very helpful and important information that I can apply going forward. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, feedback. I only had 28 sales, had 11 feedbacks. That is a 39% ratio, so it is what it is. Number of items in my store at the end of the month was 363 items. Average price of listed items is $49.92. We're going to see that go down next month because I'm going to add in some lower priced items to kickstart more sales. So we're going to see how that works out. Okay, what changed this month? Well, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Thrift stores are closed, so sourcing is severely crippled. I was able to obtain some inventory from Facebook Marketplace, Facebook groups, and looked around my home some more for things to list, and I did come up with some more items. So I am listing items. They're just not optimal for my desired business model. Meaning I'm making do with what I can do, just like all of you are. We can't go to thrift stores right now, so we've got to come up with other ways to get inventory and keep things moving. So even slow progress is still progress. You just have to keep going, doing what you can do, knowing that this situation is temporary, and eventually we're going to return back to having our thrift stores open, estate sales, garage sales, everything's going to be back for us. So just keep going. Again, my plan that I'm sticking to is to focus on buying items that will achieve $30 or higher profit. Over time, inventory will consist of only higher profit items. Now, I'm going to have to tweak that based on lower priced items I'm adding into the mix to keep sales moving, because that really is a factor. and I just showed you the proof of that. So I give you my goal versus actual numbers in each video. My goal for my Atlanta Golf Shop store is to sell 60 items. I only sold 28, so about half. Half is better than none, so I'm okay with that. Profit per item goal is $40. My actual was $23.53. And my profit per month goal is $2,400. I was only at about a fourth of that at $658.75. So we are definitely in a valley here, and eventually we're going to get out of the valley and we're going to be back on top again. Now, what did I accomplish this month? I learned something very interesting and important, that lower priced items are definitely needed for consistent sales. This is an assumption that's out there, but I've tested it now and see that it is necessary. Experimented with new ways to source. I'm going out of my comfort zone, getting everything that I can possibly sell from Facebook groups, locally, even in my apartment complex. I'm approaching people who are moving, asking if they have items that they're going to throw out or donate or whatever. I'm being more aggressive with getting what I can get to sell, just like all of you are. And I've started a new project, which I am going to announce at a later date. So I've been keeping busy doing productive things to move forward. So just remember that every setback is a setup for a comeback. And that's how I'm going to look at this right now, is times are hard. Things are uncomfortable. I don't like it, but I'm going to keep going. And 3 months, 6 months from now, whatever it is, everything's going to be turned around. And we're going to be going in the right direction again. I always give you an update on my premium content library. As of April 30th, 2020, there are 310 videos, which is 94 hours of education. I also compared that to where I was a year ago, and I went back to that sales update video that shows April of 2019, I had 152 videos with 55 hours of education. So in 1 year, that content has doubled. So not only am I committed to sharing what's happening with my eBay store, I'm committed to your success to help you make more money, establish a business, grow your business, whatever your goal is. I'm here for you. Okay, so that is it. Would love your comments below. How were your sales this month? And what are you doing creatively to get inventory to sell since everything's still closed? Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.